Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello? I think that should have done the trick. Looks like it's working now. Sorry, guys. I didn't realise you couldn't hear me. I've just been talking to myself for 2 minutes. Ah, now you missed all my hilarious jokes. Perhaps the greatest intro we've ever had. And no one heard it. What a shame. Yeah, so if someone could let me know if you could hear me now, that'd be great. Got me now. Whew! Goodness me. So what was I saying? Oh yes, I was saying no workout today. Obviously, I've got a bit of a bad leg. It's much better than it was the other day, but I just don't want to risk hurting it again. So no workout today, and tomorrow my dancing's all going to be, probably less on the legs. Though I know what I'm like. I'll naturally start doing kicks and jumps and stuff, backflips, triple somersaults, all my usual stuff I do. Very good, thank you, Molly. How are you? I was also saying, when there was no sound, how hot it is today. And I hope that if anyone's been out at all, they've had sun cream and a hat and all that business on, because it is an absolute scorcher. What was the other thing I said? Oh yes, so making pancakes. I know it's a hot day, so being behind a hot stove may not be ideal, but there we go. But if you're going to make pancakes along with us, I know that Molly made some fantastic pancakes earlier on. I saw some photos, and you'll all see those photos on Sunday. But if you're going to make them along with us, you're going to need 100 grams of flour. This makes 6 pancakes, according to the recipe. So obviously, if you want to make more, you might need more. 300 millilitres of milk. Obviously, if you're dairy intolerant, you're going to have dairy-free milk, lactose-free. 2 large eggs. Now, I've only got medium eggs, so I'm going to use 3. And hopefully that works out as being the same as 2 large. I'm not sure what the egg alternative is if you have an egg allergy. I couldn't quite find that out. And some vegetable or sunflower oil. And again, don't actually have that. I've got olive oil. I'm hoping that will be fine. It might give it a bit more of a savoury taste. But and obviously, whatever fillings you like. So if you like a bit of cheese in it, have a bit of cheese. If you like a bit of chocolate spread, have chocolate spread. If you just like a bit of lemon, it's up to you. Whatever, you go crazy with your fillings. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 100 grams of flour. Now, it's not going to look like much flour, to be fair. Oh, there we go. So here we go. This is my 100 grams of flour. Looks like that sort of amount. Not that you can really tell on the screen. I did see your pancakes, Molly. I was just talking about them. And I said everyone's going to see them on Sunday. Or George is going to have chocolate spread and banana. Yes, that's what I'd like to have as well. But it looks like all our bananas are gone. We got some ice cream and stuff. We might have ice cream because it's such a hot day. I don't know. But there you go. So I'm going to put my flour in my mixing bowl. My mission is to not make too much of a mess today because if anyone's ever done cooking with me before, you know it gets very, very messy. Very messy indeed. So I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. But let's see how I go. Then I'm going to get my 300 millilitres of milk. Hopefully there's enough in this one, but I do have more if there isn't. There it is. Hi Lloyd, how's it going? You're going to pour your milk into your flour. And this is the other thing is, like I said, you're supposed to have 2 large eggs, but I've got medium eggs, so I'm going to do 3. And hopefully that works. I hope that isn't too much. But if you've got 2 large eggs, just use 2, or if you've got medium, you can try using 2. And if you don't feel 3 will end well. I'm taking a bit of a risk. Taking a risk in there. Oh yeah. Also, you can also put in. Ooh. You can also put in. Oh, there goes my attempt to not make a mess already. So, like my tea towel, available in our Yellow Submarine Cafe, the Yellow Submarine tea towel. A tablespoon of oil. And the other thing you can also put in is a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt. Now my salt is in a little grinder thing, so I'm just going to do 2 grinds, and hopefully that makes a sprinkle, a pinch. Hopefully that'll do, and it's not too salty, or not salty enough. The amount of MasterChef we've watched recently, we've found out you've got to have all the salt. Then once you've got it all in, just give it a good mix. Try and not make a mess like I already have. Now I've got to be quite careful because I don't have a very big mixing bowl. I mean, it's not really a mixing bowl, is it, to be fair? As mixing bowls go, this isn't one. But oh, smoke detector's going off before I've even started cooking. It knows it's coming. It's like, oh god, Jack's gonna be cooking. I better get myself warmed up. You're not gonna be there for the disco tomorrow, are you, Molly? Oh, that's a shame. Because it's a cool disco, and if there's anyone's gonna make it more cool, it's Molly Haynes. I mean, you basically want to keep stirring your pancake mix until it gets nice and smooth. 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 La 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 la. Mine's still a bit lumpy, so I'm going to keep stirring. Get big lumps of flour in there still. How's everyone's day been? Hi Katie, just got back from work. Hope it wasn't too hot at work today. It should be nice and air conditioned in Sainsbury's, I hope. I hope. Come on. If you've got a big mixing bowl, you can probably do this a lot quick. Ah. George's got an electric whisk. I mean, we do have one, actually, to be fair. But I just don't, I feel a bit nervous of using it in this glass bowl sometimes. You might remember we used it for our cookies, and it made a horrible noise. All the way back at the beginning, that was, isn't it? That was in the 2nd week, I think. We made those cookies. Something like that. Still got lots of lumps. Maybe I should just use... No, I'm not going to use the electric one. It takes too long to set it up as well. Oh, still getting a workout, even though I'm not doing a workout, working my arm out. It's good. Good I don't have to stir with my leg. Otherwise we'd be in problems. We'd be having problems if we did. Plus, I don't think people want my feet near. Just hot under the face covering, I know, right? But gotta wear them still, even if it is too hot. I wonder, we might have a non-electric whisk. That might actually be better. Oh, we do. But it's got a... There we go. Here we go. She's doing a much better job. Didn't be a wooden spoon. How's my cat? She's very hot. She's just been lying down a lot today. Just chilling out. And sometimes when she's really hot, she doesn't like to eat as much, so she's probably feeling very hungry as well. Or slash not hungry, which is why she's not eating. Whew. My wrist is hurting. Swap hands time, I think. Swapping hands time. Swap them hands. Still got a few lumps, so not quite nice and smooth yet. Alright. You miss Anna? Oh, well, you'll get to see her over the summer in a few weeks' time. Also, you may have received a video today which has Anna in it, telling you about all our different safety things. Right, I'm going to move everyone over here. Oh. Get a better view. Hey! Ooh, sorry the gram. Right. Well, what we need to do now is do a tablespoon of oil into our frying pan. So if you're not very confident in using your frying pan at home and using the stove, get someone to help you. If you feel a bit like nervous of doing this kind of thing, nothing wrong with that. There we go. Now it'll take a minute or two to heat up. But once that's done, it's ready. Hey, it's the birthday girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jade Garing. Happy birthday to you. Are you having a good birthday, Jade? What have you been doing? Have you had nice presents? What is happening? Give us all the birthday deets. If I do this, it looks like Bill Murray's talking to you. Hey, Jade. How was your birthday? Ah, I'm not funny. I'm very serious. I'm a very serious person. Molly, ask anyone. I don't joke. I don't act silly. I'm a serious person all the time. It's a well-known thing. I'm just trying to get the oil around my pan a little bit more. You can use butter as well. We've got an Alexa, so I could say, "Hey Alexa, play Fat Man Scoop," and it might start playing it for you. I now have power. Is the Alexa in your room? Because if it is, I can play all sorts of jokes. Hey, Alexa, send Jack presents. Oh, Julie's going to be at Hill End on Monday. You missed school. I think Molly's might be there on Wednesdays. Okay. I don't know. Are we ready? You missed school? Well, you'll be back in September, Molly. Then you people be like, oh, school? Boring. Ooh. I think we're getting there. Almost time to put the pancake into the pan. That's why they're called pancakes. George is going to be there on Tuesdays. That's exciting. I'm going to be there every day. But not with any of you guys, I don't think. No. Yeah. But I'm sure you'll see me in the distance while we do some stuff outside, nice and socially distanced. You and that Kyle Miles, I mean, honestly, Miss Haynes. Right, here we go. First pancake in the pan. We are in. Try and get it nice and spread around. I might have put a little bit too much oil in mine. Welcome to Cooking with Jack, everyone, where things always go wrong. Now, it's a scientific fact that the first pancake is never great. It's always known. It's like the first sausage on a barbecue. Never quite works. But the ones after that tend to be alright. Just want to make sure there's no wet bits, so then I can try a flip. But this is a bit of a soggy pancake. I might have put too much mix in the pan. Would you mean awkward singing happy birthday to you? I think you mean beautiful. Beautiful singing, Jack. I want you to come and sing happy birthday to me every year for the rest of my life on a big stage, because your singing is like that of a professional. Oh, this pancake is a right old mess. Oh, guys, this has gone terribly wrong. Okay, well, let's try and flip this mess, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Nope. It's not so much a pancake, more a pile cake, I think. 3, 2, 1. Whoop! Oh, this has not gone well, has it? This looks a mess. If you can see it on Instagram, they've got a better view, and they'll see that this is not quite worked out as it should have. Mainly because it's sticking to the pan. So maybe butter is better than oil. So I might put a bit of butter on it. It is hot, that's right. So well, first, as always, first pancake doesn't work, does it? It's science. It's science. First pancake just never works. But the next one, that means, should be a beaut. Should be an absolute beaut. going to try a bit of butter instead. Rather than oil. We're hoping butter will make it less sticky. My problem was it stuck to the pan. Might not be able, but the fun carries on. Alright. Attempt number 2. Yeah. Ask away, Lloyd. What songs do you want to hear? Tomorrow's cool disco. And we're going to need some cooling after our hot day. A little bit more. A little bit more. Who's going on a Thursday? Oh, I can't remember. Alright, this one's already looking better, guys. This one's looking flippable. It's not looking quite round. This is why I don't do cooking. It goes bad. Hey! Chelsea's in the house. Parker. Old Chelsea. Old Chelsea Parks. It's here. Ready for pancake mess. Oh, goodness me, guys. How? I can't even do a pancake right. Oh well, we'll go for a flip anyway. We're ready. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, it didn't fully flip. Oh, it's come into pieces. Maybe it was a mistake to do 3 eggs. I should have left it at 2 eggs. Olimers. That's a great idea. Aeroplanes, Bob, Haley. These are some great choices, guys. I'm loving the sounds of these. All right. Not having much success with my pancakes, gonna be honest. I just don't know if I'm putting in enough or too much. Because it claims it can make 6, but maybe this is too big a pan. I don't know. Oh, this one's looking good, actually. I think this one's looking all right. This one's looking good, actually. I'm feeling a bit more confident about this one. All right. I'm going to stand back so I can maybe get a better flip going. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's stuck. Oh, it was so I thought it was going to be it that time, and it stuck to the pan. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh, I can't get it to land right, guys. I cannot get it to land right. You have your fan on. That's a good idea. But this pancake's looking good. It's just upside down. And falling apart. Guys, I don't think I'm going to be appearing on Bake Off anytime soon. Can't even make a pancake. Who knows what my showstopper would be. This one's just about salvageable. Hide it on the plate. Some happy songs. Love to play some happy songs tomorrow. So yeah, you might want to put some sugar on your pancakes. ABBA. I mean, come on. Of course we're going to have ABBA. It's a given. I don't think we've had a single disco without ABBA. Okay, this is our last attempt, guys. Let's see if we can do a successful flip. So the problem is it's getting stuck in the middle because it's quite an old pan, so it doesn't really... Things get stuck to it quite easily. I think I put a bit too much mixture in this time. It's more likely to stick to the pan. Try and unstick it from the sides, but it's the middle which is sticking. Will we get at least one little mix? I don't know who Jonas Blue is, but sure. Or Rip Roy. Rip Roy. Who's Rip Roy? These are all cool tunes for our cool disco tomorrow, guys. I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, I think we might be in flipping territory, guys. See if we can finally do it. This might be the one. This might be the one. Are we all ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. But it's landed on the wrong side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, it's a bit crispy. It's a bit crispy on the other side, but I'll take it. One successful pancake and one mess. Yeah, I'll let you know, Roy, don't worry. I'll shout you out. Now, this is an interesting looking pancake. I've never quite seen one look like this before, but you know. George is eating his pancake and he's left his mum to keep doing it. It should be the other way around. Mum should be sitting and eating the pancakes while George is cooking. Mr. Heidi, outrageous. But I'm glad we finally got one flip in, at least. And it's a quite weird looking pancake, to be fair. But there we go. It's quite thick. I think I put a bit too much in. Well then, guys. How is the pancake? Great question, George. How is the pancake? Ooh. side looks a bit more pancakey than the other side. But it's quite thick. Yeah, I've definitely probably put a bit too much in there. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to get some sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle a little. Whoop, nope, that's not a little. The success continues, guys. So I've got some sugar on my tongue. That's a little Talking Heads reference. I'm sure you're all into them. An obscure B-side from their first album, 77. For all you Talking Heads fans out there. Now I'm going to enjoy my pancake. How's everyone day? George says it's superb. Well, hopefully mine tastes superb. Mine tastes a bit like an omelette. I think I might have put too much egg in. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you for coming. I know, Lloyd, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I'm on TV. Alright, it's got better. It's less eggy as I've gone on, so it's not so bad. So 2 out of 4 worked. I'm pleased with that, and I got a good flip in. Hope other people have tried to do a flip. What are we doing today and tonight? Well, tonight, probably sitting down and eating some lasagna. And watching a film or something. But right now, I'm eating a pancake. I've made a pancake, and now I'm eating it, Luke. So, if you're on Facebook and YouTube, if you look across, you can see Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you can look across and you can see Facebook and YouTube. So it could be like, hi guys. Yeah, well, it's a cool disco tomorrow. Some of you might be thinking, what's that mean? What is cool? What's cool is whatever you think is cool. So wear your clothes, you think, yeah, these are my coolest clothes. I love these clothes. They're cool. Wear those. Any songs by bands you like, or singers you're like, hey, they're cool. You can be like, yeah, let's listen to them. So Ollie Murs. George thinks Ollie Murs is cool, so we're going to have an Ollie Murs song. Kind of thing. Hope it all makes sense. It's all down to you. It's whatever you think is cool. We all have different thoughts on what's cool and what isn't. So it's completely up to you. I've made a big mess. This is the other thing we have to do. We do a cooking activity. If you've done some cooking in your kitchen, you have to make sure you clean up after yourself too, which is what I'm doing. So I'm going to wipe this surface down. I'm not going to wipe my stove down yet because it's still hot from the pan. So there's only a couple of bits on this side which I can clean, but if I go too far that way, you might see. I'll do it for you once so you can see. You might see some steam come up. No, you can't see it. I'll go to the table a quick wipe too. I'll also wash my hands. especially because we've had raw egg. We've been using raw egg, so we gotta. Now, when we wash our hands, we have to sing happy birthday twice, don't we? To the mic. To do the right amount of time, so I can just sing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Jade, happy birthday to you, and one more time, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Jade, happy birthday to you. Nailed it. That's how we know we've brushed our hands, washed our hands for long enough. Bingo. George, you want Lloyd? You want us to teach some independent living? Wow, that's what we do when we do our cooking activities. So hopefully, if you haven't made the pancake yet, you can make it next. My nan's on Instagram. But this pancake isn't quite pancakey, is it? How's my cat today? She's having a lot of lie downs because it's so hot. But yeah, that's everything for today. So yes, disco tomorrow will be on Zoom. As always, I will email out the deets, the details. Yeah, so we'll be at 3 tomorrow. But thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, that one's not so good. And I shall see you all tomorrow for our disco. Farewell!